It's true. I got wrecked many times in my life. Not recently, but I've been wrecked more times than you could possibly count. Listen, I'm making this video today in response to one of the comments I got on my video from yesterday. Thanks for the top signal. I remember all the shits you sell to us. Colt, Pocket, almost every project you shilled has crashed. So now I know how to handle with this. I make the opposite of what you say and it works. Thank you so much, Kyle. Continue like this. Now listen, I don't care. You cannot affect me with your comments. I don't care because I know where I stand. I have conviction in what I'm doing. I have conviction in my stance right now. And this video is about teaching you because I've realized that some of you are focused on the wrong thing. We have one of the most important opportunities ever. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, I guarantee you that if you apply some of the things that I talk about today, that your life, you will be in a dramatically different position financially, health, happiness by the end of next year. And I'm taking you guys on a journey. Listen, my goal of this channel isn't to monetize. My goal of this channel is to help you guys. Even the guy who wrote this content, homie, I know you're listening to this because the title of the video is I Got Wrecked. You wish that I got wrecked right now. There's people out there, crypto Twitter is toxic. There's people who are focused on the wrong thing. But guess what, man? I want you to win. I want you to win. I want you to focus on the right things. I want all of you guys to win. That's why today we're going to talk about what you should be focusing on, what you shouldn't be doing, and how, if you play your cards right, you will be way better financially. Hell, you might even be a millionaire by next year, but you have to work. You have to work. I've been working my fucking ass off since 12 years old. I got my first job at 12 years old. And I have failed more times than you could possibly imagine. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to make a video about how many times I have failed and the different things I've failed, all the businesses I've had. But guess what? Eventually I succeeded, right? 9 out of 10, even more. Sometimes 95, 98% of businesses fail. That means you have to be willing to fail 9.5 times, 98 times out of 100 before you succeed. But eventually you will succeed. Eventually you will make it, but you have to want to make it. You have to want it more than anything you want in your life. You have to succeed because you have to make sacrifice. There's a lot of sacrifices you need to make. There's a lot of sacrifices that I made. What are you doing? Are you on Instagram swiping through mindless shit? Are you leaving comments on people's Twitter and YouTube about stupid stuff that you're wasting your time, focusing your energy when you should be focused on yourself? What you need to do is check yourself, look in the mirror, and ask yourself, are you happy where you are today? If not, it's okay. It's time to change something. Wake up, go to the gym, go to your job. If you go to the job, get a raise because we have a limited time right now. Every dollar that you can save, every dollar that you can invest into the market right now, think of it as a 10, 20x increase in the bull market. So if you make $1 extra by selling a cookie, that's worth $20 then in next year. Think of it like that. Tomorrow, when you wake up and go to work, if you're an employee, don't go and do the minimum, do the maximum. Stay an extra hour. Do the work that nobody else is willing to do. I guarantee you, if you put in the hard work and the hard time, you will get a raise. You demonstrate your worthiness for the next 2-3 months. Your boss, your upper managers will pay attention. They will notice, and you will become so valuable that when you go and ask for a raise, if they don't offer you one already, they won't be able to say no. You increase your salary, increase your net worth, increase that dollar amount that you'll be able to invest into the market. You have time off. You work 8 hours a day. You go to the gym 1 hour a day. You eat healthy, you focus, you quit the drugs, alcohol, partying, because winners and champions don't party, they celebrate, right? You don't have time to party. You're trying to be successful. You're trying to win. You can't win if all week you're facing a hangover and you don't feel good. You need to feel optimal. You need to be at your AAA game. You need to be on point. So you work 8 hours a day. What do you do after work? You go sit on crypto Twitter and look at mindless shit. You go make comments on people's posts. What you should be doing is figuring out how you can earn extra money. Get a side hustle. Go get another job. Whatever you have to do to earn extra income, because this opportunity. So Right now, if you didn't notice, one of the things that nobody has pointed out is the response from the SEC and the Blackrock ETF was astonishing. If you didn't notice, every ETF that's been filed before the Blackrock ETF, it took the SEC like 9 months to reject it. And they didn't reject it, they didn't even freaking review the application. All they did is take the first 4 months or whatever they were allowed to do to wait, to extend the deadline, because they said they were thinking about it, only for 4 or 5 months later to reject it. They had no intention whatsoever of passing it. But did you notice this time something different? You know, it's a BlackRock filed ETF application, and it wasn't only a couple weeks later that they responded. They reviewed that application quickly. I think this is all gonna happen sooner than you guys think, so you need to be ready. Let's talk about failing and experience, right? So every time that you fail, you better learn from it. You fail once, hopefully it's a learning lesson. You fail twice for the same reason, shame on you. It's okay to fail. And just like in this comment, assuming that these projects that this commenter talked about did fail, that's okay, because the life of an investor, the life of a VC, the life of a retail investor, you have to count on 8 or 9 out of the 10 projects that you invest in to fail. But that one that doesn't, that's gonna go to the moon. That's gonna be the unicorn. That's how this world works. However, the projects that were mentioned in this, they haven't failed. I haven't sold a single token. In Colt, I'm one of the largest holders. In Pocket, I still have all my tokens. This is incredibly crucial decentralized infrastructure. I'm incredibly bullish on both projects still. I am long-term minded. Why? Because I have conviction. And what you can't do, and what you propose to do in this comment, was trade. Unless you're willing to spend the entire next bear market losing money trying to be a trader, you have to have a different strategy, because most traders don't make it. Most traders don't make money. And when they do, it's only after 7 or 8 years of hard work and an expensive learning lesson. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go on YouTube and watch some other influencer who says they try to do technical analysis and show you a chart? You can, but if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna be a trader, realize that you better put in the hard work, homie. You better study this night and day excruciatingly, and you better practice with fake money, and you better get really damn good before you think you can go out there and play with the big boys, because the markets work against you. You're trading against institutions, and this is just about to get a lot harder the more big boys that come into play here. I want you guys to succeed, and that's what I'm gonna do here on this channel, is bring you guys along with me on this journey. I have succeeded. I have made more money than that I need. My objective isn't to make more money for the sake of it. I've already done that. I did that a long time ago. I want to build products that change the lives of billions of people on the planet, that showcase how powerful decentralization can be. The reason why I'm still holding all my tokens from these projects is because I have conviction, because I researched. I didn't just get a tip from somebody. You cannot just listen to somebody on YouTube who mentions a coin, go buy it, and expect it's going to the fucking moon. You need to have conviction. Have you read the Bitcoin white paper yet? I didn't think so. But if you have, congratulations. Do you understand it? If not, read it again. Go listen to Andreas Antonopoulos from the early days talking about what's really important. When you trade your hard-earned dollar for another asset, a crypto asset, whatever, you better have conviction in what that is. You better have researched it yourself. And if that fails, you have nobody else to blame but yourself. Take responsibility for yourself. That's what this industry is all about. It is taking personal responsibility, self-custody, do your own research. If you like this style of video, let me know in the comments below. I do this out of love. I do this because I care about you. And men, even yes, you, again, in the comments, I know you've been watching my channel for a long time because you talked about things that I talked about a long time ago. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, men. I hope that you succeed. I just hope that you start focusing on yourself and giving attention to yourself in the right way, learning, applying. And we have a limited opportunity, guys, because this bull run that's coming is going to be a super cycle. Every bank and institution in the world has geared up for this moment. Every institution. When Blackrock comes in, the biggest money manager in the world, who, if it was a country, would have the third largest GDP in the world, if that isn't the green signal for mainstream adoption, I don't know what it is. But it's already written in stone, guys. It's already happening. You have one shot, because next bull run after this one isn't going to be so lucrative. We would have already had that mainstream adoption curve. Look at the bell curve of adoption. It is about to go exponential. And do you want to be along for that ride? And will you look back in 5 years and go, man, I wish I had done something. I wish I had sold my cars. I wish I had earned some extra money. I wish I tried harder. I wish I stopped talking shit, looked in the mirror and applied myself and made a difference. Because this can change the rest of your life. I know, guys, because I've made sacrifices my whole life to get where I am. There's a lot of other YouTubers on YouTubers who have overnight success stories, and they're an anomaly. If you want success, you have to be willing to work as hard as the people who are successful. You gotta be a lion. You gotta be an eagle. If you fly in too low, you might find yourself flocking with pigeons. You need to fly a little higher. That's one of my favorite quotes. All right, guys, let me know if you like this video. Subscribe if you like it, because I got more. I will catch you soon. Bye-bye.